Welcome back, everybody. This is part 3 of making silhouettes. I am FayLeif, and in this video I want to talk about challenging boundaries. And basically, by what I mean by that is the fact that when it comes to what you already know what you've practiced before, you get stuck in a rut kind of, and you want to stay in that because it's comfortable. But one of the reasons why I enjoyed silhouettes so much is because it pushed me out of my boundaries. And usually I have a set way of making or developing characters, or even especially when it comes to creatures. I do not draw creatures. I rarely draw them. And you'll see later on that I have started to draw more creatures in this episode. And to be honest, I had a lot of fun with them. And I think the trickiest part of this entire video process was actually making that robot guy. That was the tricky part. Anyways, so that was a challenging point for me, and because I don't normally draw that, so it was pushing my boundaries. So here we're gonna start making the creatures, and you can see kind of like my base is coming out a little bit. And I felt that it was better off not to have a base for the creatures, and so I actually stopped using my bases and just removed them completely and just started to put in random shapes, and it turned out better than, because I did not want the creatures to have a set shape. I wanted them to really just scream and made you look at them twice. They look weird, they look spooky kind of, and you had to stop and look at them, which was fun for me. Again, I don't normally make creatures, so I should stick to characters, but that was a lot of fun, and I think I will most likely do that again. And it's I love using silhouettes for creatures because it allows me to be more loose and creative with them. And in terms of references for creatures, I think the best thing you can do is either look at actual insects or animals to give you an idea, and then you can merge them with humanoid figures, because then that'll be a lot easier to employ and to use, and it's a lot more fun than you think. It's just something you have to try. And let's see, it's just good to experiment. That's what I'm basically saying. I really don't have any other ways to put it. And I would advise anybody who's aspiring to be like a concept artist, or just an illustrator, or like a digital painter, to really try using silhouettes to make their characters, because you never know what you might find. Like that idea that you're trying to express might come out a lot better if you're not thinking too much on the details. And silhouettes really remove that. You have a chance to really explore the shapes and the ideas in your mind and not worry too much about it, and it's really good for that. So that's all I really have to say, and I thank you very much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe.